We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Dallas Keuchel gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. One down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Reddick. Still going back. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses ball 1.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Didi Gregorius as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And that's the second out. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. He's set, and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the third out. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. Now 1-0 Yanks. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So the base is empty here with one away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And that misses 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
A swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Correa has had a great season to this point and may well earn a spot on the AL All-Star roster because of it. He heads into the day second in fan votes at shortstop.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it's off the left field wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hicks leads off second with nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll check in here at 277. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, the bad news is he botched what looked like a routine fly ball. The good news is the runner wasn't able to advance any further than first base. So that's a play that should have been made, but at least it wasn't more than a one-base error.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball one. None out, runners at first and second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Altuve for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. He popped out in his first trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he takes strike two.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
But the runner's back easily. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats you start to get into swing mode.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Another one sent foul.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch made by Reddick, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros nothing. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-0. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Bregman, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. A strike, and it's 2-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. The 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McCann carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Runners at second and third with two gone. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-1. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Hard ground ball to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Barehanded at his ankles. How about that?
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit back up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. Here's George Springer.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Torreyes ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Neil Walker looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Ball, 1 strike.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is off the plate, up and away.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Andujar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Leads All-American League third baseman in All-Star voting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least he'll be on the AL squad, if not starting.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Keuchel moving to his left. 2 gone. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Reddick, a native of Georgia, could be scheduled for an appearance at the All-Star game this year. So far, he's received the 2nd most votes among right fielders in his league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Reddick on at first, nobody out. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-1. Strike two swinging.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Gonzalez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Look out, 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Three-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. That's inside. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Four runs here in this half inning. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now another 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's George Springer. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Springer enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. 0-1, here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. 4-1.
Oh, that's out.
McCann leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the damage done here is the Astros get 4 runs on the grand slam. We're through 4. It's now 5-3 Houston. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
1-0 the count. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hey. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Three and 2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. Hey. Right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. Last time through was a base hit. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here, but you got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in, Neil Walker. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Too high, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 4. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. David Robertson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. In now, Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Robertson is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Ready with the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Correa stands at second with no outs. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Ready once again, Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Well hit to right, but foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And that one just missed outside. The 2-0. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Ronald Torreyes. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 is in there for strike number two. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Misses, ball 2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes the pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a 2nd time right here.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Torreyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1 left for the Yankees, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Evan Gattis will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam, and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann. The 248th of his career. And it's now 7-4. Here's George Springer. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. A pause and the 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Lays off 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Robertson pauses. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he looks at ball four now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Correa. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. The 2-0. There goes Altuve. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And that'll double the lead as the run comes across from second to make it 8-4.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded, foul. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner, it's a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Strike called, 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
The 2-1. Weak chopper up the line. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Astros 8 and the Yankees 4. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Hector Rondon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Reddick is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The pitch. Popped him up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss at a ball down. So 1-1. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Torreyes backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. That's 3-0 now. Evan Gattis waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Gonzalez leads off first with 1 away. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Brian McCann will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Houston leads this one 8-4. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, and they'll need him to get something going here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
That's out.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 home. And a fastball just a bit up.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. To short. Correa is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Neil Walker. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope,
now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Miguel Andujar waits on deck. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there's out number 2. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're unable. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And that's the first out. So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Brad Peacock comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Altuve is right there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
This is skied into short left center. Gonzalez moving to his left. He's got it one away. Aaron Judge will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Torreyes stands at first with 1 out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Last chance for the Yankees. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Yankees, good night.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-4 tonight. The Houston Astros took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dallas Keuchel takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Luis Severino was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.